With an estate valued at $2.4 billion as of 2024, Michael Jackson's impact on entertainment continues to transcend generations years after his passing. The king of pop's groundbreaking musical innovations and unparalleled dance moves have shaped modern artists, while his business acumen in acquiring the Beatles' catalog and other publishing rights has created lasting wealth that grows year after year under his estate's management. In the years since his death in 2009, Jackson's musical legacy has only strengthened, with his streaming numbers regularly surpassing current chart toppers. His 1982 album Thriller remains the best-selling album of all time, with sales exceeding 70 million copies worldwide. The estate has strategically partnered with major brands and platforms, ensuring the Jackson magic captivates new generations. His influence extends far beyond music, with his revolutionary short films like Thriller and Smooth Criminal continuing to inspire filmmakers and artists. Modern pop stars regularly cite his work as their primary influence, with his signature dance moves and theatrical performances being studied and emulated in dance academies worldwide. His estate's careful management has turned his artistic legacy into a thriving enterprise, with ventures in theater, gaming, and virtual reality expanding his reach into new territories. Despite controversies that marked his later years, Jackson's artistic brilliance remains undeniable. His perfectionism in the studio set new standards for music production, while his philanthropic efforts, including the creation of the Heal the World Foundation, showcased his dedication to global causes. From holographic performances to remastered releases, Michael Jackson's creative vision continues to push boundaries even today, proving that true artistic genius knows no temporal bounds. Scandals and controversies. Michael Jackson's life was marked by controversy that often overshadowed his artistic brilliance. The most serious allegations emerged in 1993 when the first child molestation accusations surfaced, leading to a highly publicized investigation and a reported $23 million settlement. These accusations would haunt his legacy, resurfacing again in 2003 with new allegations that led to a dramatic trial in 2005, where Jackson was ultimately acquitted of all charges. His personal transformation became a subject of intense public scrutiny. The visible changes in his appearance, particularly his lightening skin tone, sparked endless speculation. While Jackson attributed the changes to a skin condition called vitiligo, confirmed by his autopsy, the media often portrayed his transformations as evidence of self-hatred. His numerous plastic surgeries became tabloid fodder, with his changing appearance documenting his complex relationship with fame and identity. Financial troubles plagued the latter part of his life, despite his massive earnings. By 2007, Jackson faced near bankruptcy, with reports suggesting he was $400 million in debt. His extravagant lifestyle, including maintaining Neverland Ranch at $10 million annually, coupled with declining record sales and legal fees, forced him to leverage his assets, including his prized Beatles catalog. The controversy surrounding his children also drew significant media attention. His unusual parenting choices, including having his children wear masks in public, raised eyebrows. The circumstances of his children's conception and questions about their biological parentage became regular tabloid features, though Jackson fiercely defended his methods as protective measures against media intrusion. His final years were marked by allegations of prescription drug dependency. The circumstances of his death in 2009, while preparing for his This Is It comeback tour, led to a highly publicized investigation. His personal physician, Conrad Murray, was ultimately convicted of involuntary manslaughter for administering the fatal dose of propofol that ended Jackson's life. Even after death, controversy persisted with the release of documentaries raising new allegations, though his estate has consistently defended his legacy. These various scandals, while damaging to his public image, paradoxically contributed to the myth of Michael Jackson, creating a complex figure whose artistry and personal struggles continue to fascinate the public. Awards and achievements. Michael Jackson's trophy cabinet stands as a testament to his unparalleled impact on popular music. His landmark album Thriller earned him a record-breaking 8 Grammy Awards in 1984, part of his lifetime total of 13 Grammy wins. The Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, certified him for sales of over 1 billion records worldwide, making him the highest-selling recording artist in history. His induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame occurred twice, first in 1997 as a member of the Jackson 5, and again in 2001 for his solo career. The Guinness World Records acknowledges Jackson for numerous achievements, including most successful entertainer of all time, with 13 U.S. #1 singles and an estimated career earnings exceeding $4 billion at the time of his death. Thriller remains the best-selling album in history, with over 70 million copies sold worldwide, while the Thriller music video was the first to be inducted into the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. His innovative music videos revolutionized the medium, earning him the MTV Video Vanguard Award, which was later renamed in his honor. He won a total of 24 American Music Awards, more than any other artist, and his Bad World Tour, 1987 to 1989, set attendance records with 4.4 million fans attending 123 shows, grossing over $125 million. Jackson's humanitarian work earned him recognition beyond music, including the Presidential Humanitarian Award from Ronald Reagan. He was crowned King of Pop by Elizabeth Taylor at the Soul Train Awards, a title that stuck throughout his career. His performance skills earned him a Hollywood Walk of Fame star in 1984, making him one of the few artists with multiple stars, one as a solo artist and another as part of the Jackson 5. Posthumously, his legacy continues to accumulate honors. His estate has garnered numerous accolades for releases and projects, including a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2010. The Billboard Music Awards named him their #1 Hot 100 artist of the 1980s, and in 2014, he became the first artist to have a top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 in 5 different decades. Properties and real estate portfolio. At the center of Michael Jackson's real estate empire stood the legendary Neverland Ranch, purchased in 1987 for $19.5 million. The 2,700-acre property in Santa Barbara County featured a private amusement park, zoo, and 2 railroads. At its peak, the ranch was valued at $100 million, complete with a 12,598-square-foot main house, multiple guest houses, and a 50-seat movie theater. Following Jackson's financial difficulties, the property was sold in 2020 for $22 million to billionaire Ron Burkle. His Los Angeles presence included a luxurious mansion in Holmby Hills, where he spent his final days. The 17,171-square-foot French chateau-style estate was rented for $100,000 monthly and featured 7 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, and a theater. The property later sold for $18.1 million in 2012. Jackson's international holdings included a luxury apartment in Manhattan's Trump Tower, offering stunning views of Central Park. During his time in Las Vegas, he leased several high-end properties, including a 16,000-square-foot mansion dubbed Thriller Villa, which featured a medieval chapel and extensive security measures. The Jackson family compound in Encino, California, known as Havenhurst, remained a significant property in his portfolio. Purchased by his family in 1971, Michael extensively renovated the estate, adding recording studios and expansion wings. The property's value today is estimated at over $4 million. In his earlier years, Jackson owned a luxury condo in New York's Olympic Tower worth $4.5 million and a waterfront property in New Jersey. His real estate ventures extended to international locations, including a planned luxury resort in Africa that never materialized due to financial constraints. At the height of his success, Jackson's total real estate portfolio was valued at over $200 million, reflecting both his immense wealth and his penchant for unique, extravagant properties. Each estate was customized to accommodate his lifestyle, featuring extensive security systems and private entertainment facilities. Personal collections and memorabilia. Michael Jackson's personal collection reflected his larger-than-life persona, with items ranging from priceless artwork to eccentric memorabilia. His art collection included pieces by Norman Rockwell and French Impressionists, with the total value estimated at $90 million. The centerpiece was a commissioned portrait of himself as a king, which sold for $2.1 million at auction after his death. His memorabilia collection was equally impressive, featuring the Academy Award for Gone with the Wind, purchased for $1.54 million, and the original Wicked Witch shoes from The Wizard of Oz. Jackson owned extensive Hollywood memorabilia, including Charlie Chaplin's bowler hat and original props from Star Wars, collectively valued at over $30 million. The superstar's vehicle collection, though less extensive than his other collections, included notable pieces such as a 1985 Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL, customized with a television and communication system. His most famous vehicle was a Rolls-Royce Seraph limousine, specially modified with privacy features. A custom-made Peter Pan-themed golf cart, used around Neverland Ranch, sold for $20,000 at auction. Jackson amassed one of the world's largest collections of arcade games and amusement park rides, valued at $12 million. His Neverland Ranch housed over 100 arcade machines and unique rides, including a restored 1963 Ferris wheel and an antique carousel from Europe. Perhaps most valuable was his music catalog collection. Beyond his own recordings, Jackson owned the publishing rights to over 251 Beatles songs through ATV Music Publishing, purchased for $47.5 million in 1985. This catalog, later merged with Sony Music in 1995, became worth an estimated $1 billion. After his death, many items from his collections were auctioned, with some pieces finding homes in museums worldwide. His estate continues to manage significant portions of his collection, preserving them as part of his legacy. Early life and rise to fame. Born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, Michael Jackson emerged from humble beginnings as the eighth child of Joseph and Catherine Jackson. His father, a steel mill worker with musical ambitions, shaped his early life with strict discipline and rigorous rehearsals, molding Michael and his siblings into performers from an early age. By age 5, Michael's extraordinary talent was evident as he took the lead vocalist position in the Jackson 5. The family group performed in local clubs and talent shows, with young Michael's dynamic stage presence and powerful voice setting him apart. Under his father's demanding management, the group honed their act through endless practice sessions and performances on the Chitlin circuit. The Jackson 5's big break came in 1967 when they won an amateur night competition at Harlem's Apollo Theater. This victory led to a Motown Records audition in 1968, where Berry Gordy immediately signed them. The group's first 4 singles, I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There, all hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, a historic achievement. Michael's solo career began alongside the Jackson 5, with his first solo hit, Got to Be There, released in 1971. His breakthrough solo album, Off the Wall, 1979, produced by Quincy Jones, sold over 20 million copies and established him as a solo force. The album yielded 4 top 10 hits and demonstrated Michael's evolution from child star to adult performer. His early experiences shaped both his incredible work ethic and his complex relationship with fame. The constant rehearsals and performances of his childhood gave him unparalleled professional polish, while the loss of a normal childhood would influence his later personal life and artistic themes. Despite the challenging environment of his early years, these experiences forged the foundation for what would become one of the most remarkable careers in entertainment history. Final overview and legacy. In 2024, Michael Jackson's legacy continues to generate unprecedented commercial success, with his estate valued at $2.4 billion. The king of pop's influence remains undiminished, as his groundbreaking music, revolutionary dance moves, and innovative music videos continue to inspire new generations of artists. His estate's strategic management has transformed his artistic legacy into a global enterprise, with ventures spanning music, theater, and virtual entertainment. Beyond the entertainment industry, Jackson's business acumen lives on through his prescient investment in music publishing rights. The Sony ATV catalog, which includes the Beatles' songs, remains one of the most valuable music publishing portfolios in history. This business foresight has ensured his estate continues to generate substantial revenue through licensing and royalties. His artistic innovations have become industry standards. The elaborate production of his music videos set new benchmarks for visual storytelling, while his signature dance moves, including the moonwalk, remain iconic symbols of pop culture. Modern artists regularly cite his perfectionism and attention to detail as inspiration, with his recording techniques and live performance standards still influencing contemporary entertainment. Jackson's humanitarian legacy endures through various charitable initiatives. His Heal the World Foundation inspired numerous artist-led charitable organizations, while his messages of unity and environmental consciousness in songs like Earth Song remain relevant today. His commitment to breaking racial barriers in the music industry helped pave the way for greater diversity in entertainment. New projects continue to emerge, including documentaries, Broadway shows, and immersive experiences that introduce his artistry to younger audiences. His music maintains remarkable commercial success, with billions of streams across platforms and consistent album sales. Despite the controversies that marked his later years, Michael Jackson's artistic brilliance and cultural impact remain undeniable, cementing his position as one of the most significant entertainment figures in history. Want to discover more amazing musical legends? Hit subscribe and that notification bell to never miss our weekly uploads. From Michael Jackson's $2.4 billion empire to more incredible stories, we've got you covered. Drop a comment on which music icon you'd like to see next.